Do you remember the excitement you felt when you were formulating your business idea? The one that made you feel on top of the world. Just the thought of your customers enjoying your products and services gave you chills. It even caused your imagination to run wild, thinking about the great reviews you would receive. You were motivated. You were unstoppable. But then, like an imminent flood, came the reality of the entrepreneur's journey. The excitement you once felt is now gone. You may now be wondering, how can I change this period of unmotivated drought so that I can be back on track and the world gets the benefit of what I have to offer? Hello, entrepreneurs of the world. I am Yolande Wallace. Thanks for tuning in with us here again at Inspire Academy, where we develop the mind of the entrepreneur. Today we will look at the topic, the myth about motivation. We will determine how to debunk this myth and push forward in your service as an entrepreneur. Your growth starts now. The myth about motivation is a topic that has been researched by many seeking success, and to those that are already successful, they themselves have documented their own experiences, leaving behind food for thought for those seeking to be high achievers. As entrepreneurs, it is our duty to learn from those who have walked the path before us. There is a popular Zen proverb that says, "It takes a wise man to learn from his mistakes, but an even wiser man to learn from others." Today, I want you to listen with intent. Listen for what is possible. What do I mean by that? Assess where you are stuck and then listen for the information that will get you out of the starting blocks. I began my journey as an entrepreneur many years ago. And over time, I have created multiple businesses. Some have failed and others were successful. In retrospect, each time I got a new business idea, motivation was my best friend. I conjured up all the good things that could happen and oftentimes forgot to put in place measures to safeguard my business when things went wrong. It is my belief that motivation comes with a dependency component. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being motivated. However, I want you to pay close attention to your dependency. Is your motivation dependent on only positive outcomes, such as positive feedback from customers, the support of family and friends, or on a day when you've hit your target in sales? Are you motivated because it feeds your ego or your need for looking good? I want you to understand that the way you envision an outcome is often not the way it will come to fruition. If you are only motivated when things are positive, then you may need to revisit your why. I suggest you go back to the drawing board and define for yourself by determining who you will serve and how they will benefit. The needs of the people you serve should always be greater than your needs. If you are having problems defining who you are serving and what problem you are solving, please revisit my video titled, "What Problems Are You Solving?" as this is the number one question for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs often think that motivation is what guides them on their journey. However, it is my belief that motivation gets you started, but it is not what keeps you going. For example, Have you ever noticed at the beginning of the year or sometimes prior to the new year, when writing down your New Year's resolution, there is somewhat of a delusional false sense of thinking that happens? That is, thinking that you will achieve the things you write down just because you wrote them down. By now, you would have come to the conclusion that in order to achieve the goals you desire, proper planning is of paramount importance. Having a detailed game plan is what will get you to your goal once motivation dies. Have you ever selected a picture of your fitness model as your body goal? You became excited about your fitness journey and began to take the small steps. First, you signed up for the gym. Then, you purchased gym outfits, ensuring you chose bright colors, as it is said that bright colors have a psychological effect on our mood in relation to performance. The problem comes, however, when it is time to take the major actions that will get you to your desired goal. Actions that require more than just being motivated. It requires you to dig deeper than the surface. How will you show up? What gets you past that point is your why. Stop for a moment and think about the impact you will have on others once you've achieved your goal. In the words of one of my favorite entrepreneurs, Vusi Tembakwayo, and I quote, "Success is not success if it does not benefit others." Looking at the example of the fitness journey, one could look at reasons outside of themselves, such as preventing health-related illnesses or creating an example for your children to follow a healthy way of life that would now be their new norm. I must admit, pushing past this point is very hard. The singer-songwriter Pink said it best. She said, "Just because it burns doesn't mean you're gonna die." Yes, it will be hard work. However, the reward will be more than worth the effort, as it will not only benefit you, but it will benefit others. When motivation dies, your resurrection comes through your why. That is when determination is born. Let me reiterate, motivation is what gets you started. It is not what keeps you going. Find the reasons outside of yourself that will keep you on track and focus your efforts on the people you will serve. You show your dedication to your goal each day by constantly reminding yourself of your why. Your why should always be at the forefront as your guide. Your true profit lies in the impact you will have on those around you. The ripple effect of your generous efforts will transcend through generations. I will leave you with this quote by Les Brown. It says, "You must tell yourself, no matter how hard it is or how hard it gets, I'm going to make it." Please like, comment, and share this video with everyone you know. Remember to subscribe so that each week when we post a new tutorial, you will be notified. Be bold, be great, be unapologetically you.